Okay, Joe, first of all, I'm congratulating you about the championship, obviously. Hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. Cross fingers. Also, to wish you a very good success with the England team now in Euro.
Thank you.
Now, a couple of questions. What do you think about modern goalkeeping, and if it should be a goalkeeper a good footballer as well, for example, as a striker?
I don't know about a striker, but I think you definitely need to be good at football. I'm not saying, you need to be at a good level. Obviously, the outfield players, I'd say, are a lot better than most goalkeepers, but that's because they're exceptional. But I think you need to be able to deal with the ball comfortably in tough situations, because the rules change now, and you're not allowed to pick the ball up.
Would you call your training sessions harder than the rest of the team, mentality-wise, pressure, time lasting?
I'd say they're pretty similar. We work on different areas of fitness. I don't think we'd be able to run around for as long as the outfielders could, but at the same time, I don't think they'd be able to get up and down and as quickly as we do. So, we work hard, they work hard, and I think it comes together, and that's why we do well.
Now, how do you find the Italian football mentality, tactically and also fitness-wise?
Very strong, very strong. I've not had much experience with Italian football playing against them, but obviously I've worked with Mr. Capello and obviously our manager here with Italian staffs, and it's very organised, very drilled. You need to know exactly what you're doing when you're doing it, which helps as a player, I think. And we played against Napoli this year, who were fantastic and full of energy, and if that mirrors what the football's like in Italy, then I'm really impressed.
Okay. Football is innovating all the time, technology-wise. Do you think all this monitoring and testing helps your job?
I think it does. I don't think it necessarily does much for goalkeeping, because I personally don't wear the Hart monitors and
the GPS and stuff.
No, because there's not really much distance we're covering. But I think definitely for the outfielders, it gives a good example of. I think it relates to when you win and you play well, it tends to work out that you've worked harder than the other team. So I think that definitely works.
In your opinion, something about the national team now, how far do you think can you go this year?
I think we've got a good chance of going a long way. We've got a great side. We've got a new permanent manager installed now who probably have different ideas. We're all going to get together a week on Monday and hopefully go from there. It's exciting times.
Good. Just one question I asked also Massimo before outside. I saw you every time I visit you here. I see you teasing your teammates when they lose some free kicks against you or some penalties. Is this part of your psychological training, or how to fight against them?
Yeah, I just try to get the best out of them, really, because in training, when we do shooting practices and stuff, it can get a bit slow and boring. And I know that if I'm causing trouble like I do, it keeps them interested, and I think it gets the best out of them, and it gets the best out of me, for me personally.
Good. Thank you very much, Joe. It was an honor.
Not a problem.
Good best luck for the Euro, and we'll see you in our next visit.
Much appreciated.
Thanks,
guys.